G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name's Isaac Butterfield, and in this video we are going to look at some of the greatest human beings that have ever lived. We're going to dive deep into FATTOK, my favorite subject, where you take a look at people who are so out of their own mind that they believe everything they're doing is healthy and is going to lead them to a long and exciting life. When in reality, we look at them as normal human beings and go, what? What are you saying? Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we dive deep into the folds of FATTOK for this amazing compilation, which starts now.
Everything I ate today as a fatty.
Oh, good.
We're starting out the day with some breakfast.
What the fuck is that? Dude. This has 500,000 likes, 10 million views.
And we also had to get some protein in for breakfast.
Gross. I hope it's warm. That looks like a cold bit of chicken.
We got cauliflower pizza for lunch.
Why would you bother with cauliflower pizza? Why wouldn't you just eat a big fucking dirty slice, babe? You making a cocktail, I guess?
Ice cream tea with peach and raspberry.
For dinner, we're eating a burger bowl.
And you're cutting out carbs for dinner. Just have the burger. You've already gone fucking balls to the wall. Who gives a shit?
Sorry.
Ugh. Where is this obsession with watching fat people eat? Okay, so who is this? Fat gym girly, if we cheatin', we eatin'. All right, I bet. She's got 200,000 followers. Wow, what does she do?
Everything I ate today as a fatty.
Okay.
Good morning, fatties. We're eating a nanner. I'm also procrastinating going into the gym, so we're going to take a pre-workout now.
I'm glad she's training. Like, that's awesome that you're training.
So you're gonna add about 6 ounces of the dark chocolate almond milk.
What I eat today as a fatty.
What is this? Why are we doing morning? I get that it's wonderful you're going to the gym.
Everything I ate today as a fatty.
Imagine doing that to yourself every day. Like, she's getting a huge following, and that's wonderful. But why is this? Every day it's just you eating. 47,000 likes. Heaps of donuts, heaps of fucking chocolate almond milk. And this is the problem with the type of food that she's eating. It's all this high sugar content, refined carbs, all this type of stuff. I imagine that's really damaging your body. You know, you're putting itself, not to get too in depth. We're here to laugh at some videos, right? But not to get in depth with it. But the amount of inflammation that you're causing your body just from what you're putting in your mouth, does that counteract the work you're doing at the gym? I wonder. It's a serious question. I don't get these mukbang videos. Is this a sexual thing? It has to be a sexual thing. There's no other explanation. Why else would you want to watch a fat chick eat?
Hi, my name is Virgie Tovar, and I'm the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat.
Oh my God, I know who this lady is. She is in control in San Francisco. She's in control in the government of making sure that there isn't a stigma around fat people. That's an actual job. That's what the government is paying her to do. The taxpayers of California, particularly in San Francisco, are paying this person to do that.
As well as a few other books on fat
idiots.
positivity and body acceptance. When I think about what people might be surprised by or what you wouldn't think of when you think of eating disorders, I immediately think of being a kid. I was a kid in a larger body, a teen in a larger body, and also I'm an adult in a larger body. And the message I always got from my doctor was, shrink your body by any means necessary.
No, just eat a little bit less. Just a little bit. Like, not stop eating, just a little bit less and move a little bit more and you'll be sweet.
And it really felt like there was a sense of a don't ask, don't tell. So
I love how people treat this like it's a life sentence. You can work out ways around this shit. You just have to dedicate yourself.
Because I truly, truly, truly believed, right? And this is where I think the surprise comes in. I really believed that this was about my health. I really believed that my doctor was right. Because why would I believe anything?
Your doctor is trying to make you a little bit healthier, mate, by telling you to lose a bit of weight. What the fuck are you talking about? Let me just interrupt you there, Butterfield, for 1 second. This is very important. My podcast with my wife is now on its very own channel. If you've seen the show, you understand that she is much funnier than me, much more crude than me, and much more offensive than me, and you will absolutely love it. Check it out on the Mum and Dad Show's own YouTube channel. Just search the Mum and Dad Show or check out the link down below, out every single Thursday in Australia and Wednesday in the United States. So, go and check it out right now. Do it immediately. It's fantastic, please. There was another story that I wanted to include in this video. I didn't know how to throw it in, so I'm just going to throw it right in the fucking middle. This is from the BBC. This is an article saying that outdoor spaces are not welcoming for bigger bodies. What the fuck does that mean? We've got these two lovely ladies here. Very good. They're Claire Wood and Claire Burney are a part of a dedicated group improving access to the outdoors for plus-size people. It's the outdoors. You're outside. There's lots of room. So these two women are a part of the Yorkshire in England branch of Everybody Outdoors, a group dedicated to improving access to the great outdoors for plus-size people. There is no competitive element. We're not racing. We've got no target, Miss Wood said. It's literally just because outdoor spaces are not welcoming. It's for people with bigger bodies. It's outdoors. What are you fucking talking about? Miss Burney, 40 years old, described herself as a comfortably fat woman. Does that mean you're comfortable with who you are, or you are comfortable to lay on? Like, are these flesh pillows, are they comfortable as like a posturepedic? Is that what we're saying? She recalled a time when she tried to join a walking group. Oh. She said, I'm actually quite an experienced walker with my husband. You're an experienced walker. We've been walking for 15 years, she reckons. I've been walking for 31 years, all right? It's not a fuck competition, babe. Okay, I'll be honest. There was a part of the story that made a lot more sense. It's because some of the people in the group walk too fast for them, and it's lovely. But just the way that the BBC who wrote the article worded that is fucking there's not enough room for us in the outdoors, that the outdoors isn't inclusive. What are you talking about? Why does everyone have to be a fucking victim? That's fucking horrific. That's awful. Fuck you to the moon, lady. I don't know who you are or what you get up to, but that is making me physically ill. I am catching lots of diseases just from watching this. It makes me feel absolutely tortured. I'm a tortured soul. Somebody save me. That's fucked up is what that is, lady. I have to blur a lot of this because that's fucking... Imagine doing this. Imagine being a grown-ass fucking person and filming that on the internet and putting it up there. Who is this? Sunny J. Ooze. Oh, she just... But what are you doing it for? Here she is rubbing dirt on her. Oink, oink. Fuck. Like, what is this? You're not even... I saw this the other day. I thought this was AI. Oh, it's real. Oh, guts just flying. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I thought this would be some sort of... Like, she's trying to sell OnlyFans, but she's not. She's just doing it for... I don't know. Just to fucking show how fucking large she is. Good on you, babe. Okay, here's a large man sitting on the edge of the bed. We've all been there. And he's sculling or chugging a large bottle of what appears to be cola, Pepsi perhaps. Okay, rubbing his tummy. The fuck's wrong with the internet? Oh.
Too fat to safely ride in a Waymo, and you might be too. It's your favorite queer automotive educator, and recently...
Your favorite queer automotive educator. To all the gay people watching this, to all the queer people watching this, do you look at this and just go, ugh, fuck, why?
My wife and I took our first spin in the self-driving rideshare service. I had concerns.
I saw these when I was in Austin last year. They just sort of cruise around, and it's fucking terrifying. And of course, after last week where a lady, a rapper of rotund appearance, was not allowed in a lift, like Uber, who knows what's going to happen for larger people when it comes to ride-sharing services. I fear for their inclusivity, ladies and gentlemen. I'm worried about them. Let's find out if they can fit inside a driverless car, because, of course, we need to know.
I had concerns, but was cautiously optimistic about the experience.
If they sit in the back, this car's going to do a fucking wheelie the entire time, right?
After loading up our suitcases and getting comfortable, I buckled my seatbelt. No way I was riding in a futuristic self-driving machine without it. Bam! The seatbelt clicked and immediately locked. Okay, it happens. Let me try again. Removing my seatbelt instantly made the car scream at me. But you know, I had to. The seatbelt locked yet again almost instantly. Damn it. And before you think I'm the problem.
Too late. Way too late.
We're just too damn fat for this car. The seatbelt locked on my smaller wife too. Fat people deserve a safe, comfortable ride just like anyone else.
You, and this is not fat people, this is skinny people, every people. You don't deserve shit. You don't deserve anything. And it's this I deserve attitude that leads to people like her sharing this shit on the internet. You don't deserve a fucking thing. You get what you work for in this life, all right? And if you want to complain about a seatbelt locking on you because you and your wife are too big, then you're going to get a lot of people like me just going, well, just fucking lose some weight. All right? That's the universe. That's the automotive industry telling you to just drop a few pounds, a few kilos. Otherwise, you're going to run into problems like this. No one should enjoy pity. All right. And when you see someone trying to farm pity like this, it is painful and cringy to watch. The next piece of evidence, if you will, for the hilarity that is the internet is an excerpt from a book. Before you were born, a group of white men started making up lots of ideas about bodies that weren't true. It's always the white man, isn't it? They said that one kind of body was best. I think most people can agree that a certain type of body is best. One that doesn't look sick, right? I think we can all agree with that. We don't want to be someone, or we don't want to be with someone who is too skinny because it's sickly. You look like you've got something eating away at you, like a disease. And you don't want to be with someone too big because obviously this person looks sick as well and it invites disease in. And that's why there is an average across everyone, if you ask what their perfect body or their perfect body they'd like to be with, I guess, is somewhat similar. All right, it's somewhat in the middle, just fit-ish, healthy-ish, just not the fucking crazy outliers. That's all. People don't want the outliers. That's it. They said that one kind of body was best and that being fat was bad and being skinny was good. Okay, you don't want to be too skinny. You want to be fit. You want to be strong. You want to be powerful. You want to be able to use your body. You want your body to work. Did you know that 1%, this is a crazy stat I heard this from Chris Williamson, I'm pretty sure. After the age of 40, only 1% of people will ever sprint again. That's fucking crazy. So you want a body that is strong, a body that will last 100 years, and a body that's too fat is not it. And a body that's too skinny is the same. They were very wrong, but lots of people listened to them. What the fuck is this book? Apparently this is a book that is tax funded as well. This is the type of shit that we're pushing onto kids. And absolutely we should be telling children that not everybody is this one you see on Instagram that's ripped and, you know, for dudes, abs and fucking huge arms and all this type of stuff. And for girls, big boobs and a big ass and all that type of stuff. Obviously those bodies are hard to obtain unless you're taking steroids or you're really committing yourself. Maybe we should just be trying really hard. Isn't that a better message? Surely that's a better message for kids, that we should be trying really hard to achieve the best that our bodies can be.
What a fat girl eats in a day. And guys, today I've really got a big appetite. I actually started my day off with a custard donut. I went to the bakery this morning and Troy bought me a donut, I think to keep me quiet because he wanted to play video games all day.
I don't understand this trend. What a fat girl eats in a day. There's a lot of them that make this content, and they make it so that people will go into the comment section and talk shit about them and be mean to them. I believe it's a tactic for growth on social media to get a following called rage bait, where basically you piss people off to the point where they comment and then the algorithm gets a hold of it because they see all these people commenting and then you get more views. But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself?
Anyway, it was absolutely delicious and I had a Dr. Pepper Zero to wash it down. Gorge. I live in Canada and it's a bit cold now, so I needed to have some soup for lunch. It's soup season, defo, and this one was tomato and basil and it's just a bit deeper than the Heinz. Like the basil and the orzo just makes it...
deeper, you reckon? How good. So you've had a custard fucking donut. You've had some sugar-free Dr. Pepper. Very good choice. Wow, it's got, no sugar in it, so you won't get fat. It might have a lot of other chemicals in it, so it might fuck you up in other ways. It might. Who knows? And now a big can of deep tomato soup, you fucking mad Andy Warhol. All I'm going to say is this is Christiane Collins, and this is what she looks like. So she's 5'7" and a 2XL. Okay. So 5'7" is a pretty short person, and she's a 2XL. She's quite large. All right. So her daily calorie intake is going to be a lot less than I imagine she's eating right now. So to take, for example, that custard donut. Okay, so the amount of calories in that is 324. But think about it like this. If her body on a daily basis burns only 1,800 calories, her total daily energy expenditure, if she even eats 100 calories more than 1,800, if she ate 1,900 or 2,000 calories, then she's going to keep putting weight on. So it's not because this lady eats shit every day in giant amounts, but she's just creeping over that calorie amount. And so that is the problem with a lot of people who can't lose weight, because they're just eating over that amount. Only just for a lot of these people. Lane Norton, who was a very, very intelligent person when it comes to the human body, there was a study that estimated over 50% of people who estimate how much they eat per day were underestimating. Does that make sense? So most people who couldn't lose weight were actually wrong in the amount of calories they were eating per day, and they're actually eating a lot more than they thought.
One that also just makes it a bit more intensified, feels a bit more luxurious.
Yeah,
at the bakery earlier, I also got a roll and then decided to make little mini grilled cheese. So I had like these grilled cheese.
So you really, the calories are adding up, babe.
Grilled cheese and tomato soup, banging. Then got ready and had to actually go to an event tonight with Vaseline, which was so fun.
With Vaseline? So what is the obsession with people looking and watching larger people eat? I don't get it.
Board. I love a charcuterie board, okay? I'm not going to lie. I wish there was a bit more choice of pickle.
Board.
But you know what? We ain't going to judge. I had so much cheese. I had some brie. I had some cheddar. I think I had some Stilton or some blue cheese.
Babe, you would have been farting farts out for the next fucking 3 days. Holy shit, that would have been terrifying. So, okay, where are you at this point? You've probably eaten over your calorie amount for the day. I'm going to watch the rest of this video. She has some more. Is that a cup of tea or is that more soup? She's eaten a Vaseline Macron. And now she's having a burger with a heat. Okay, so that's what's fucked you up. You might even be just under before you smash that, apparently, at midnight. The obsession with watching fat people eat is something that I will never understand. But I guess it is what we just did for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen. Come and see me live if you're in Victoria and Australia. I'm traveling all around that state in March. My audiobook is almost out. And check out our live stream Saturday at 12 p.m. Sydney time. The Down Under show is making waves, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you there. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Be Dick Stinks. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.